Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Booze Theories. Today, we'll be reviewing one of the most craziest, insane Pokemon theories out there. Yes, you've guessed it, the Ash's Coma theory from Pokemon, the anime. Honestly, this is my least favorite Pokemon theory because it basically gives everything an excuse. All of Ash's adventures are just nothing, basically, in this theory. But it's a theory, and, it's just a theory. A theory about Pokemon. First off, do you remember the first episode when Ash got struck by a lightning bolt? Me either. Let's take a look at a picture of it. No, still doesn't ring a bell. Oh, that's what they meant about Ash getting struck by lightning. It's kind of not how I remembered it. If I remember correctly, because my memory, is like fading and stuff, it was Pikachu that got struck by the lightning and absorbed the lightning and shocked all the Spearows. It was just Ash. Ash didn't even get hit or hurt or anything. If anything, he just got hit by a little bit by the aftershock of the thunder wave Pikachu let off. Why are they saying Ash got struck by lightning? Pikachu was probably in pretty bad shape after he took that one. Gosh. People these days. Well, I guess we found already one thing wrong that's with the fear theory, I guess. Well, let's look at the rest of the theory. So here's how the theory goes from the very beginning. When Ash and Pikachu were traveling, Ash and did all the bunch of stupid shit, throwing the rock at the Fearow, thinking it was a Pidgey and all this stupid shit. Even when the Fearow was down, he didn't throw a Pokemon ball. I mean, gosh. And why was Pikachu being such a stubborn jerk to him? I mean, gosh, Pikachu. Tired of your crap. Well, after that, Pikachu and him were chased down by the Fearows, and while getting away, Ash was struck by lightning, putting him into a coma. 3 days later, somebody finally discovered him and sent him to the hospital. I mean, yeah. Well, anyways, anything after that point was said to be in Ash's dreams. Like, he's all imagining it. It's just his fantasy world. And just everything that happened, he's just in a dream. That's why it's said to explain why Ash never seems to age, and everywhere he goes, no one ever knows his name or who he is, and how he always has money to buy food and stuff, and how Pikachu's level keeps on resetting, and how he is always, why there's always an Officer Jenny and a Nurse Joy in every town he goes to, because they act as a safety net for when he's in trouble. And it goes as far as he had troubles with his dad, so he demonized his father and put him at the head of an evil organization, which is crazy, and just a bunch of weird stuff. Honestly, like I said, this theory is very far-fetched, but yeah, it has some points, but not many, saying to how much things they get wrong on it. Even goes far to say that Brock's just a personality of Ash, and Misty is just there because she was the last person he saw before he went into a coma. And it goes as far to say that that's why Team Rocket seems less harmful in the following episodes. I don't know if a person that watched the made up this theory watched the show, but Team Rocket didn't come in until like the second or third episode of the anime. I mean, from what I remember. Back to the safety net part. If Officer Jenny and Nurse Joy are acting as a safety net so he never gets hurt or whatnot, why, if he was in a dream or a coma, why does he get hurt so often? Almost every episode he's either getting shocked, thrown, pushed, hit, beamed, catched on fire, or he's even been turned to stone a few times. I mean, if he was in a coma, wouldn't he have himself be able to be invincible, not hurt by anything? If he was in a coma, wouldn't he have it so Charmander wasn't such a dick to him all the time? I mean, that's what I would do. I mean, logic, people. You know, I'm gonna do something my English teacher always told me to do. I'm gonna bring up an argument from the opposing side. Yes, in one of the few first episodes, if you were to look closely while Ash and his friends are walking through a city, you could see a dog running through a group of people. I mean, it's a normal dog, and unless Game Freak's are planning on releasing a new Pokemon that looks exactly like a human dog, maybe Ash is. That's probably the only thing I could even suggest that would go towards the theory of Ash is in a coma. But other than that, I've got nothing. And most importantly, here's something I want to say for last, even though it's in one of the beginning things the theory says. It says this is why Ash is living out his dreams of being a Pokemon master. Which I kind of find it odd, since it took him an hour to notice that Harden wasn't doing any damage to the other Metapod. I mean, he spent an hour just using Harden in a battle with the other guy's Metapod. By the end of the battle, you could have cut diamonds with the face of that Metapod. I mean, gosh. And it took him few tries to even beat Brock, which takes me probably one shot to even do. And he almost every gym he loses at least once. And the gyms, and there's a rare and a few gyms that he actually beats on the first try. But other than that, he pretty much sucks. Unless you were talking about Gary Oak was in a coma and he's living out the dreams of being a Pokemon master, maybe. But whoa, speaking of Gary Oak, it even says that the reason why Gary Oak became a professor is because Ash is in a coma. I mean, no, Gary Oak became a professor just because he got so tired of owning everyone in Poke Battles, because he had mad skills at everything he did, that he might as well put it to use as a professor. I mean, I would do the same thing too. But as a theory, I guess it's a good thing. They brought a lot of things out of the show, but there were a lot of holes in the theory itself. Like, just a bunch of stuff. But anyways, it's just a theory. A Pokemon theory.
RCAMPFIRESONG song. And if you don't think that we can sing it faster, then you're wrong. But it'll help if you just sing along.